Married couples don't make this mistake. Listen up, listen up. My name is Michael Dillard, personal finance coach. I coach so many people, and one thing I've noticed with married couples is that they argue over money. And it's not surprising because money is one of the major reasons why couples divorce. And I don't want that to happen to you. No, please listen up. You don't want money to be the reason why your marriage failed. I'm going to share with you three tips that you can implement in your life so that you can have a happy marriage so that you can live together forever and ever. Mistake number one, avoid this mistake at all costs. Here's what normally happens with married couple. John is married, he's having a good time, he gets paid, he spends his money going out, kicking it with the fellas. Lisa is married to John, and Lisa goes out and she's doing shopping with the girls. Well, at the end of the month, they have no money, but yet they they combine their incomes and they're wondering what happened. How come they don't have extra money at the end of the month? The reason why is that they never establish spending habits. You have to have a common goal together. You have to create one budget together. Because if John has his own budget and Lisa has her own budget, and then if John believes in spending a little bit and saving, but Lisa likes to spend every penny that she has, then they're going in different directions, as you can see. They're not going in the same direction. And we don't want that. No, we don't want that for you and your marriage. Here's what you need to do: write out what are your financial budget for the week, for the month. How much money can you spend going out to Starbucks? Create a small basic budget. But number two, here's the most important tip: how much money can your spouse spend without giving you a call, right? Hey, honey, I'm going to spend $800 on this new stereo system. Is that okay? Or are you a type of person who your spouse says, hey, spend what you want? How much money? Type in the chat box right now. How much money can your spouse spend without telling you? Can your spouse book a $5,000 vacation cruise without calling you? Can your spouse go down the street and buy a brand new sports car without giving you a call? Can your spouse go on a shopping spree buying all types of jewelry, diamond rings without calling you? What's the limit? $100, $200? What do you think is the okay amount? You will be surprised how many arguments people have because their spouse never had a conversation before they made a major purchase. But think about it. If John was living by himself, why would he call anyone up? He's living by himself, so he's used to spending the money. Lisa, she's used to going on shopping sprees and vacations without telling anyone. But things change when you get married, folks. You have to communicate. Communication is the foundation to a strong marriage. The last tip, number three, this is very important, very important. You have to have a conversation with your spouse to say, look, how much money are we going to set aside for our future? Today, we're 30, 25, 30 years old. Life is good. But how much longer will we continue to work? Do we want to retire when we're age 55, age 60? If so, do we want to have a $500,000 mortgage payment to still due or brand new cars? Or do we want to be out of debt by the time we turn age 55 with $200,000 in the bank? You need to set aside your financial goals today. Get a piece of paper right now. Get a piece of paper. Write down how much money do you expect to have when you retire. Don't forget what age. Write down the age. Are you going to be 55 when you retire? 60 years old when you retire? What about your spouse? How much money do you need to have in the bank in order for you to retire? That, folks, are the three major tips. Here's a bonus one for those who decided to stay at the end. The bonus tip is this: if you have children, right? If you have children, open up a child savings account for them as soon as they're born. And then here's what you need to do: put $400 in the account every year. Every year, put $400 into the account every year. By the time they turn age 18, the account will turn over to them, and that will be their retirement gift from you. So when they turn age 60, they will literally have hundreds of thousands of dollars in the account. And then they would have learned great financial lessons from you because they would have seen the account compounding and compounding, and you would have conversations with them every year about the benefits of having financial literacy, folks. Michael Dillard, make sure you hit the follow and share if you learned something from today's message.